And thank you all for being here today to honor our men and women who gave their lives for this great country. I could not help but notice this morning on TV and the newspapers the words Memorial Day sale and unofficial start of the summer being repeated over and over again. I started to think, have we as Americans forgotten the real meaning of this day? The U.S. military fights for us, let's fight for them. My cousin Nicky Girard fought in the Battle of the Bulge and was always a hero to me. He stepped on a mine and I'll always remember him. I live up and I try to live up to his standards. As everybody here today represents their own feelings. Somebody has somebody in their family or friends that served in the U.S. military. They should be our heroes. And that is what Memorial Day is all about. These men that gave up their lives for our country. I want to thank each and every one of you in the military and all you people here for representing us. It is a great honor to have you all here today, and God bless America.
And now, the Reverend John Palladino, the pastor of St. Bartholomew's Roman Catholic Church on Westfield Avenue, Scotch Plains, will deliver the invocation. Thank you, Father.
Good morning. Shall we pray? In the quiet sanctuaries of our own hearts, let each of us name and call on the one whose power over us is great and gentle, firm and forgiving, holy and healing. You who created us, who sustains us, who calls us to live in peace, hear our prayer this day. Hear our prayer for all who have died, whose hearts and hopes are known to you alone. Hear our prayer for those who put the welfare of others ahead of their own, and give us hearts as generous as theirs. Hear our prayer for those who gave their lives in the service of others, and accept the gift of their sacrifice. Help us to shape, and make a world where we will lay down the arms of war and turn our swords into plowshares for a harvest of justice and peace. Comfort those who grieve the loss of their loved ones, and let your healing be the hope in our hearts. Most eternal God, as Americans, we want to thank you for this great country. We are not so much proud, but humbled that in your divine sovereignty, we were born or naturalized in such a nation as this. Hear our prayer this day, and in your mercy answer us in the name of all that is holy. The peace of God be with you all.
Please join in the salute to the flag and the playing of the national anthem by the Scotch Plains Fanwood High School Marching Band, led by Mr. Duran Thomas. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. it is our pleasure to introduce the Scotch Plains High School Chamber Choir, led by Miss Jane Allen and assisted by Miss Shannon McGovern. The Chamber Choir will sing the rendition of America the Beautiful.
Let the choir in, guys. Hey, Nancy. Get one of these.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
That was wonderfully done by them. Thank you so much, kids. You guys are great. Thank you. Well, right now it's my pleasure to introduce the Mayor of Scotch Plains, the Honorable Nancy Malloul.
Good morning. I would like to wish you a happy Memorial Day, but it just doesn't sound right. People do say that all the time, though, don't they? Like Vinny said earlier, it's posted in store windows, it's written in advertisements, it's said on television. It's innocent enough, but the truth is that this day is not a day to be celebrated. It's not a day to be happy. The Civil War began 150 years ago, and 3 years after it ended, General John Logan issued an order designating May 30th for the purpose of strewing with flowers or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country and whose bodies now lie in almost every city, village, hamlet, and churchyard in the land. 20 years later, Congress declared the day a federal holiday to allow Civil War veterans who were employed by the federal government to pay their respects to the memory of those who died in the service of their country without losing a day's pay. But in 1968, when Congress passed what is known as the Monday Holiday Law, Memorial Day was moved to the last Monday in May. The change was proposed to provide a 3-day weekend and to benefit the nation's spiritual and economic life. But the unintended effect was to distract us from the true meaning of this day. For more than 20 years, Senator Daniel Inouye of Hawaii has introduced legislation to return the observance to May 30th every year. The senator believed that this would help restore the recognition our veterans deserve for for the sacrifices they have made on behalf of our nation, but the bill has never passed. Over the years, so many of us have become nonchalant about this day, viewing it more as the beginning of summer, a day for barbecues and beaches. That is why I appreciate this parade so much. Although it is only a few hours out of our day, it ensures that our communities of Scotch Plains and Fanwood remember the reason we are here today and the freedom we enjoy, and we acknowledge the ultimate sacrifice that so many members of our armed forces have made for us. It is the least that we can do. We owe those honored dead more than we can ever repay. I want to thank all of you for coming today, and thank you to the parade committee who made this possible. I also want to introduce and thank the following dignitaries who have joined us here today. My colleagues on the Township Council, Deputy Mayor Mary DePaula, Councilman Kevin Glover, Councilman Mickey Marcus, and Councilman Bo Vastine. Joining us, our neighbors in Fanwood, Councilman Robert Manduca and Councilman David Such. Our Assemblywoman for the 22nd District, Linda Stender. And our freeholders, Al Mirabella and Chris Hudak. I want to leave you with a couple of lines from a song I heard yesterday, because I think it embodies the feelings of those who serve. It says, "I don't want to die for you, but if dying's asked of me, I'll bear that cross with honor, because freedom don't come free. I am an American soldier." Thank you to all of our soldiers, and God bless our troops.
Yeah.
You gonna do the Grand Marshal?
This year, we are honored to have 4 Grand Marshals in our parade. I would like to introduce them and tell you a little bit about them. First, we have Robert Red Taylor, who served in the Army Air Force, 8th Air Force in Europe. He completed 58 missions in B-17s and is the recipient of the Distinguished Flying Cross and the Air Medal with 9 oak leaf clusters. Let's give him a hand. Next, we have Frank A. Russo, who served in the Pacific with the Marine Corps as both an enlisted man and an officer. His service included Samoa, Tarawa, Guam, Okinawa, Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, and aboard the USS Seminole during the Korean occupation. After being discharged in 1946, he was called back to serve during the Korean War. Let's give Frank a hand. Next, we have Alex DePace. Alex served in the Army Air Force as a flight engineer in B-24s with the 15th Air Force in Italy. He completed 23 missions over Germany and is the recipient of 4 Bronze Stars and the Air Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters. Let's give Alex a hand. And last, but certainly not least, we have Rear Admiral George Ryder, retired U.S. Navy. He's the former commander of the U.S. Navy Reserve Construction Force, the Seabees. He entered the Navy in 1942 and served in the Pacific Theater on the islands of Saipan, Tainan, Iwo Jima, and Okinawa. Let's give Admiral Ryder a big hand. I'll now turn the microphone back over to Nick.
Thank you. Besides the 70th anniversary of the start of World War II, the Parade Committee also recognizes that in 2011, is significant in 4 additional areas. It is the 150th anniversary of the start of the Civil War, the 50th anniversary of the start of Vietnam, the 20th anniversary of the Gulf War, and the 10th anniversary of the start of the Afghanistan War. I'd like to also honor these other gentlemen who served our country. John E. Leopard, United States Navy. Fred L. Ritter, United States Navy. Thank you, Fred. John Vigilante, United States Army. Walter Grasnowski, United States Marine Corps, World War II and Korea. Thank you. Tom Donatelli, 1st Cavalry. Mauro Donatelli, U.S. Marines, the USS Hornet. Joe Schott, the U.S. Navy, 1942 to 1946 as a radio technician. Harry Porter in the 8th Air Force in England, World War II. Alphonse Fantini, World War II, the 21st Artillery. Stephen Tarsinski, Army Artillery. And George Huck, the Navy.
Joe McCourt, United States Army. Frank Chupko, United States Navy. Served in Vietnam. Both Frank and Joe were long-term chairman of the Memorial Day Committee. Peter Hefner, U.S. Navy, served as combat medic for the Marine Corps during Desert Storm. Lieutenant Edward Crystal, last year's Grand Marshal, served in Iraq from 2008-2009. He's the commander of the Army National Guard Cavalry Squadron, headquartered in Westfield.
And Captain Walter Biner, a 2003 graduate of Scotch Fanwood High School. He served in the Army as an infantry platoon leader in Afghanistan. He was awarded the Bronze Star. Earlier this year, as the citation as the part reads, his leadership through 12 months of sustained combat operations. He's a true warrior, an exceptional officer. His competence and quiet professionalism were an inspiration. His contributions have been essential to the combat success of Company C, 1st Squadron, 2nd Stryker Cavalry Regiment. Welcome home, Captain Biner. Thank you. At this time, we will honor those who gave their lives in service to America to preserve our freedom with a presentation of wreaths, followed by a rifle salute and the playing of taps. Presenting the first wreath on behalf of the Veterans of Foreign War Post 10122, our Post Commander Frank Chupko, Senior Vice Commander Phil Gans, and Quartermaster Joe McCourt. The second wreath is presented on behalf of American Legion Post 209 by Post Commander Alex DePace.
Presenting the wreath for our Korean War veterans is Mr. Don Wussler.
A wreath from the Sons of the American Legion will be presented by Pete Brees and Bill Kleemeyer. Battalion Chief John Lestarchik and Battalion Chief Paul Malul will present a wreath on behalf of the Scotch Plains Fire Department. The next wreath will be presented on the behalf of the Scotch Plains Police Department. Officer David Lavery, the Scotch Plains Police Department, and the United States Marine Corps. The next wreath will be presented by the Italian American Club. I don't have a name. I don't have a name. There are no names. Okay. I jumped, yeah. Thank you. I didn't see that. Yeah, I got it. Sorry about that. I didn't see it. The next wreath will be presented by the Scotch Plains Rescue Squad, and they're presented by Robert Speth and Dan Sullivan. The next wreath will be presented by the Scotch Plains Family Unico. final wreaths will be presented by the Scotch Plains Businessmen's Association. And now Father John Palladino will now give the benediction.
May the truth that makes us free, the hope that never dies, and the love that casts out fear lead us forward together till the day spring breaks and the shadows flee away. May the peace of God that passes all understanding, that peace which the world can neither give nor take away, abide with us to bless us this day and forevermore. Amen.
Our Memorial Day ceremony will conclude with the singing of God Bless America, performed by the Scotch Plains Fanwood High School Chamber.
Wait, can we get that pitch? It's a G.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains, to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
I want to thank the Scotch Plains Fanwood High School Marching Band and the Scotch Plains High School Chamber Choir. I think they did a fantastic job, both. Thank you guys so much. And I also want to thank the Scotch Plains Management Corporation for donating the sound system. I think that was a wonderful thing. Thank you. And right now, that concludes the Memorial Day ceremony. The parade will begin in a few minutes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2011 Memorial Day Parade. Today's a very special day because it is the anniversary of the 70th anniversary of World War II. And as Mayor Malul explained earlier, it is the anniversary of many other wars as well. So I think it's great that we have such a high tendency to honor all of those veterans and all of those times.
Yes, it's a very special day. It's really good weather. We had some rain today, and we're all pretty excited to start the parade. As now, I'm with McMeekan.
I'm Christy Leese.
And we'll be your host for the 2011 Memorial Day Parade in Scotch Plains and Fanwood.
I think a lot of people were nervous that this wasn't going to happen after some of the weather earlier.
I know I wasn't. I woke up, I was like thunder, lightning, no parade today.
Well, must have a little bit of luck because it's a gorgeous day, so no surprise we have so many people here.
It was really nice to see all the veterans this morning lined up and feeling so proud to represent their country today in Scotch Plains. It was really special to see that.
Yeah, it seems like we have a lot of veterans this year, which is great. I mean, sometimes you don't know how many veterans live local until you come to things like this, which is why it's important to come.
And it's really makes me happy to come see them support, and they're so happy and honored to do this for us.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a couple of them get emotional earlier, and it's just so touching to see them come out here and to see how special it is to them. It makes it more real for everyone else.
Definitely. All right, I think we're going.
Oh, I think we're going.
Right now we have Scotch Plains and Fanwood Police Departments leading the prayer. Scotch Plains and Fanwood Police Escorts. The Scotch Plains Police are led by Chief Brian Mahoney, while the Fanwood Police are led by Chief Trigo. Right now we have the two cars.
I love that they have kids in the back of the car with flags. Love it.
Cute.
Oh, they're backing up.
It's really good also that our local police departments who do so much to our towns will come out and support the town themselves. They really do care about everyone.
And let us also note that their lights are flashing red, white, and blue. Coincidence? I think not.
I think everyone's truly honored to be here today.
I think everyone in the marching band is probably getting pretty eager.
Yeah, it's really hot out, so probably.
They're in their wool uniforms. That is dedication right there. I think it's great that everyone showed up, though.
Yeah, it's a really good turnout considering the weather this morning wasn't that great.
Don't you love all of the balloons? Like,
so cute.
I see so many different.
I like my favorite's the little kids who just sit there and wag their American flag.
Oh, the little kids with flags, yes. And I love when people bring their dogs.
Yeah. It's just really when the town comes together, it's just one of those things. Something you don't want to miss out on. I feel like for all you people down the shore missing out on this.
And I love it that our town actually takes the time to get together and do this type of thing.
Not only just Scotch Plains, but Fanwood comes together too, which is a really good turnout for us.
And we had quite a few people representing from Westfield on the board to make this possible as well, so it's
Westfield
impressive.
doesn't have a parade, do they?
I don't think so.
Scotch Plains represent.
Yeah. Well, they had a couple people, they said, on the board who helped set up her today, so I guess it's all local townships just kind of coming together to make it as big and awesome as possible.
I guess we'll give Westfield a little bit of credit.
Give them a little bit of props. It's the honorable thing to do.
They are at our parade, Scotch Plains, so I guess that does mean that we're better than them. But it's Memorial Day, and we don't want to insult anyone, so.
I think it's so great that we're live here today and we get to see everyone, all the families, because I don't know, I feel like there's a ton of whole families here today. I don't see people by themselves. I see whole families of the community coming out to support the community. It's great.
I remember the Memorial Day parades in Scotch Plains when I was little, and I just remember being on the curb waving my flag, and sometimes I was even in the parade, like representing the softball or baseball. So fun.
Yeah, T-ball years.
T-ball. Coming back now, like seeing it just makes me really happy.
My favorite used to be if you could throw out candy to the little kids. Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
I wonder if me and Christy will be able to get some.
They pounce on that candy.
That was the best. I would bring like little brown paper bags to get some.
I wonder what they're going to be distributing this year. I mean, I love it when I see people run around giving out the flags. Because, I mean, nothing makes a child truly content than holding a little flag on Memorial Day. It's actually really cute. I can hear one shrieking of joy right now. Shriek away, little citizen.
The kids are getting really anxious over here, you can tell.
The kids are restless. It's okay, though. We should be starting up soon, so I'm pretty sure we're going to feel a lot of wind from the flags.
Sing. The music here is loud, and they're trying to get everyone pumped.
So, nope, not starting yet. Yes, I see bagpipes, though.
I see Chief Brian Mahoney walking with his hat, getting ready to go.
I know, I feel like a spy, just kind of trying to see who's over there.
Chief Mahoney really does love his town. Personally, I know him. He loves leading Scotch Plains, and I'm sure he's pretty pumped to lead this parade.
Now, I can't tell, are there any more guns over there that you think that they're gonna fire off later, the rifles during the ceremony? I feel like they set a couple off during the parade. Gets the people going. Apparently there's nothing like loud noise to get the crowd going, which is why this music is so loud. But you know what? It's festive, it's in the mood, it gets people all God bless America-ing, and that is what this day is all about, so gotta deal with it for a little while.
I hope that they're representing this parade again. It's World War II veterans, right?
World War II veterans. We have quite a few. I mean, I was surprised at the turnout. If you look over at the seats, they're pretty full.
They're probably representing. It's very nice of them again to come out here. It's really hot. But they're proud.
They said one of the veterans too was in the Korean War and World War II. So
that's crazy.
We've got some double stacked veterans here.
Definitely. I'm definitely excited to see how the parade turns out. And I also want to again thank everyone for putting this marvelous parade together. I'm sure everyone's going to have a good time today.
I think everyone's going to. I mean, it looks like everything's running smoothly. The weather may have thrown us a curveball this morning, but look at us rising to the occasion. Just postponed it a couple hours, and it's gorgeous now, so it all worked out.
I'm just admiring the cops. Good day to get out and pulling people over and watching over the town and just celebrate being a part of it.
I hope they don't pull too many people over. It'll kill the mood.
Memorial Day is a day to celebrate. It's not a day to make people upset. It's a day to celebrate and honor and remember everyone who's in the wars.
I think everyone's remembering here today. I mean, everyone's happy to celebrate those who came back and also honoring those who couldn't. So it's a nice mixture of both. I think we have a really healthy blend of emotion around here today. Certainly we don't want anyone to be sad, but if you're feeling the emotion, go ahead and express it. This is a day where that is absolutely just encouraged. Feel what you're feeling and just be spirited and come support those who are feeling the same.
Like everyone's speeches this morning that people think Memorial Day is the day to go down the shore and celebrate and have a barbecue, but people forget the true meaning behind it. And I think this parade just really helps remember and honor those who are in the war.
That's right, kids. It is not just a day off from school. And I'm glad that we said the Pledge of Allegiance anyway this morning, even though we're not in school. I mean, we have to say it every day, but you know what? There's a reason we do that, and I think today really impresses that on us.
Yeah, it was cute because you saw the little kids get up, the older people get up.
Oh yeah, all the all the kids are like, oh, we do this daily. Come on, Mom.
All right,
Get up.
Again, we have the Scotch Plains and Family Police Departments led by Chief Brian Mahoney and Chief Trigo.
I think we're about to see some wheels turning.
Parade is the finest.
All right.
Here we go.
Wheels are rolling, flags are waving, and we're off.
All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2011 Scotch Plains Family Memorial Day Parade.
Scotch Plains
There go the police.
Fanwood Police Departments. Leading the parade are Scotch Plains Fanwood Escorts. The Scotch Plains
comes
Police are led
police
by
force.
Chief Brian Mahoney, while the Fanwood Police are led by Chief Trigo.
We got some nice flags out here today. So next are our very outstanding bagpipers. The St. Columcille Gaelic Pipe Band of Kearney, New Jersey was founded in 1949 by the late Sean McGonigal. While appearing in many parades throughout the metropolitan area, they also compete against top bagpipe bands in the United States, Canada, and Scotland. The bagpipers certainly set the tone for our parade and the entire day with their inspirational music. I love that there are some young kids leading the bagpipers there with the drums.
1949 by the late Sean McGonigal. While appearing in many parades throughout the metropolitan area, they
really
also
great.
compete against top bagpipe bands in the United States, Canada, and Scotland.
Wow,
The bagpipers
that music really
certainly
does get you
set the
going.
tone
I like
for our
that better than the
parade and the entire
records
day
you were
with their
listening to
inspirational
earlier.
music.
Right now we have the SPF American Legion Post 209
Next we have the Scotch Plains
VFW
Fanwood American Legion Post
10122
209,
Color
and the
Guard, and
VFW
also the
Post
Veterans of Foreign War
10122
Post
Color Guard.
10122. Veterans of Foreign Wars in the United States is a veteran service
Veterans of
organization of
Foreign
foreign
Wars,
members of the
Post
United States Armed Forces
10122.
who serve their
The
country in
Veterans
a
of Foreign
combat
Wars
zone
in the
during the
United
time of
States,
war.
VFW is a veteran service organization of former members of the United States Armed Forces who served their country in a combat zone during the time of war. Located
So
in Scotch
these
Plains,
veterans do
the
so
VFW
many
Post,
things for our
the
community. They visit
10122
veterans in
consists of
hospitals.
90 men and women.
They represent the advocacy
Post
of veteran
integral member of our
memorial and
communities.
observances. They
Involved
are
in the following
assisting to
activities.
those disabled
Visits
and
to
needy
veteran
veterans,
hospitals,
as well as their
advocacy
families.
of veteran
They always
memorials
support
and
local
observances.
charitable endeavors,
Assistance to
which
disabled
is
and
obvious
needy
because
veterans and
they
their
took the time to be here with
and
us
support
today.
of local charitable
And they really
endeavors.
represent patriotic and historical
Presentations of
projects in
patriotic
schools and in the
historical
area
projects in the schools
because
and
I mean, look at
sponsorship
them.
of
They're here.
oratorical,
They want to
essay,
show the
and
kids
scholarship programs
why it's
for the
important to
middle
keep
and
up
high school
appearances at
students.
these things.
Up there are those gunshots. You're
The
like,
Vietnam Veterans of America,
We're
Union
certainly
County
setting the tone
Chapter
for these followers back here.
Vietnam Veterans of America is a veteran service organization of former
service
members
organization
of the United States Armed Forces who served during the Vietnam era, February 1961 through May 1975. Their primary goals are to promote and support the full range of veteran issues important to the Vietnam era veteran, to create a new identity for this generation of veterans,
following
and to
activities.
change public
Visit to veteran
perception of
hospitals,
Vietnam
support
veterans.
veterans.
The Union County chapter
Assisted
of the
to
Vietnam
the
veterans
needy
consists
veterans
of
and their families.
170 men and women involved in the following activities: visits to veterans hospitals,
And
support the
presentation of
veteran.
patriotic and historical projects in school, and it's really nice to have them here.
I just noticed that there are little girls passing around little miniature patriotic hats for the kids.
That's really nice.
That's adorable. Oh my gosh.
Right now we have the Battleship New Jersey Historical Society, and it's led by Admiral George Reed.
And here comes the Scotch Plains Fanwood High School Raider Marching
The
Band.
Scotch Plains Fanwood High
The Raider
School
Marching Band
Marching
received
Band.
many outstanding section
The
awards,
Raider Marching
including
Band
Best
received many
Music,
outstanding
Best
section
Percussion,
awards,
Best Color
including
Guard,
Best
and
Music,
Best Marching.
Percussion.
The SPF Marching Band is a competing member of the United States Scholastic Band Association, where they have competed in Allentown, Pennsylvania, for all the state Group 6 Open Finals, and they
where they've competed in Allentown, PA for the
My
All
gosh,
States
I
Group
see
6
flags. I got
Ultimate
distracted.
Finals.
The Raiders marching bands have enjoyed a top 10 finish and scored a 91.8. And also, in previous years, they have not scored lower than a 90 at the New Jersey State. The percussion section is one of the many great sections in the New Jersey State Finals. We are sure the Raider marching bands will not disappoint residents as members of the Scotch Plains Fanwood Memorial Day Parade. Oh, look at the flags going. All right, there's the color guard, award-winning. Then the marching band, award-winning.
Personally, being the high school, I see guys practice every day.
They're talented, they're from our community, and I think the fact that they're teens is a really important display of how patriotic our town is, and it shows the commitment. Here on a hot day in full wool, I mean, gonna march for a very long time, playing music, no break, no water. These guys are basically running like horses in the Arabian Desert, tired, and they are still going.
It's really nice to have fun.
And they're so talented, it's great. I mean, this is what I think the veterans want to see, is the large masses coming to support them. So it's really important that the large groups at our high school, the big clubs, that they all keep up appearances.
We also here have behind the marching band the Scotch Plains Fanwood High School cheerleaders. They're also very dedicated in what they do. And
I see a couple familiar faces. I see Elise Ringel, Mary Panetta, Nicole Lemaster, and Layla Shevins. A bunch of other guys. It's great that they all came out. Everyone looks great with their pom-poms. White and blue, all they need is a little red and they'll be fully patriotic.
Over the years, their function has grown to include sending members to respect other fallen officers
right now
across
we
the
have
state.
the Grand Marshal.
The original members consisted of some
Coming up
6
with
officers
their flag.
who volunteered their time and money.
They also
The
have
Union County
security
Corrections
guards.
Honor
It's really
Guard
nice that they
represents
come
over
out.
300 officers at the Union County Jail who put their lives on the line every day in public service behind the wall. Their goal is to accomplish this through the motto of pride, dedication, excellence.
The Sons of American Legion. And now,
Assemblywoman Linda Stender.
And here comes
Thank you.
Assemblywoman Linda Stender. She was present during the opening ceremonies and is out here to wave to the
And the-
crowds today. Oh, she's got her flags. Very
Mayor
nice,
of
very
Fanwood And
nice.
the council, Colleen Moore, Russell Heigl, Robert Manduca, Catherine Mitchell, Anthony Parenti, Michael Such, and Joan Whaler.
We have some familiar faces. Miss Colleen M. Marr, the mayor, Russell Hugel, councilman,
And the
Robert
Scotch Plains Mayor
Manduca,
and
councilman,
council.
Catherine Mitchell, councilwoman,
Nancy Blue,
Anthony
Mary Capola,
Parenti, councilwoman,
Kevin Glover,
Michael Suk,
Nikki Marcus,
councilwoman,
Bo Vestine.
and Joan Wheeler, councilwoman.
for Scotch Plains Mayor and Council, we have Nancy Malou, Mayor.
And here's our Fanwood Fire Department.
Glover, Councilman.
The Fanwood Fire Department is commanded by Chief David Ziegler.
And they do a lot for
The
our town.
department at present consists of 6 officers and 35 firefighters.
Memorial Day Parade, we have them here today. Very familiar.
I think it's cool that they have the kids out here too. I mean, kids may not always be directly involved in politics, but they're certainly affected by it. So I think it's great that they're taking time to be active and participate in support of local politicians. And here we have the Fanwood Fire Department. It's commanded by Chief David Ziegler. The department at present consists of 6 officers and 35 firefighters. Looks like we have quite a few of those present here today.
Very nice for getting the police and the fire to come out and support. They're probably really hot. These people save lives, so we also have to honor.
And so however how hot you guys are today, certainly it could be a lot harder. And whenever things get too hot, those fires, these guys are here to protect you. So it's great that we all taking time to look at them and honor them.
A lot of people, a lot of fire people.
Looks like they have a vintage fire truck. Nice.
Older fire truck. Right now, we also have the huge fire truck or things like that. These things go out every day.
The more the merrier. Why not have a Fanwood Fire SUV? Why not have a vintage fire truck followed by 2 more fire trucks? Go all out, guys. This is your day. And it's red and white, so
Fanwood really came out to show support today.
yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Fanwood so This is nice. Nice blend of Scotch Plains Fanwood. Really feeling the SPF on this
And
one,
now,
guys.
The
Well
Fanwood
done.
Rescue Squad. The Fanwood Rescue Squad is a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization formed in 1948.
Rescue
Its
Squad.
current membership is between 35 and 40 members.
They're a load of fire
The
trucks.
squad averages 50
We'll
calls
introduce them
per
in a
month.
second, I think.
The squads can be counted on for
I
many
mean, it's
community
probably good that we
services
have
such
to
as
wait
football
because the longer
standbys,
we wait,
5K
the safer
runs.
we are. If you think about it
Squad
like
holds
that,
free CPR
the more people we
courses,
have on our
which are
side, guys,
well attended.
it's not a bad
The
thing.
squad would like to give a shout of thanks to all who support their mission.
These trucks are massive. Everyone's got to wave to him. Driving that truck one-handed, okay, this guy needs a trophy. Applause is not enough.
One of. And right now we have the Family Rescue Squad. It's a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization formed in 1948. Current membership is between 35 and 40 members.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Scotch Plains Fire Department, led by Commander Chief Jonathan Ellis. At present, the department consists of 2 battalion chiefs, 4 captains, and 24 firefighters.
Yeah, I remember when I attended the 5K race for Diane McGovern, I saw these guys all along the streets making sure that everything was blocked off. They made sure that that 5K went down without a hitch. It was really great. So this isn't
Their
just
trucks.
talk, guys. They really keep things running in our town.
Trucks are involved with saving happy lives. And now we have the Scotch Plains Fire Department.
Whoop, whoop. The department is commanded by Chief Jonathan Ellis. At present, the department consists of 2 battalion chiefs, 4 captains, and 24 firefighters.
These guys really do a wonderful job in our town. I see them out, they're always fast, they're always ready to help us out.
And think about it, guys. We have Northside Scotch Plains, we have Southside Scotch Plains. We're a big town, so these guys need to cover a lot of ground, keep a lot of people safe.
We brought in our trucks and wow, we have so many members. Scotch Plains Command and the Chief. We have our 2 Scotch Plains fire trucks. They're pretty big as well. These don't necessarily have a ladder, but there's still a lot coming closer going down.
And no matter how hot you guys get today, I know it's going to be tempting. You're going to look at that hose, want to attach a sprinkler, and just get sprayed with it. It's too strong, guys. That fire hose is too strong. You don't want to use it, spray it on your kids. You don't want to use it, spray it on yourself. It's not going to work that way.
Right behind that, we have the Scotch Plains little truck that comes to rescues, and wow, we have, how many trucks do we have here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Scotch Plains Fanwood Fire.
Rescue Squad. The squad. The squad remains 100% volunteer since its founding in 1937. Under the leadership of Bob Spieth and Dan Sullivan, the 73 members continue to maintain the highest standards of service and the utmost up-to-date equipment. The Scotch Plains Rescue Squad.
After we have the fire trucks come by, we're having the Scotch Plains Rescue
Please
Squad.
consider joining so that
These
you
guys
can
are
be
always out
involved,
saving
helping
lives,
your
helping
fellow
around
neighbors.
town,
Thank
doing
you.
so much for us. So it's really nice that we're going to have them here as well.
The squad has remained a 100% volunteer organization since its founding in March of 1937. Under the leadership of Bob Speth and Dan Sullivan, the 73 members continue to maintain the highest standards of service and the most up-to-date equipment. I mean, they'd have to because the Scotch Plains Rescue Squad
Robert
undergoes
Birch
a
Moonlighter
membership
Band.
drive yearly.
Moonlighters
So
consist
please
of
consider
professional
joining so that you can
musicians
be
from Scotch Plains
a
and the
neighbor,
surrounding
helping
communities.
your fellow neighbor
Under the
just like
leadership of
these
Bob
guys.
Birch,
I
the
mean,
fine
the fact that it's
musicians of the
100%
band gain a
volunteer
great deal of pleasure performing
speaks
for the public.
volumes
The
about our
Moonlighters are
town's
pleased to
commitment
honor America
to
by
safety
participating
and
and performing in today's parade.
truly being a community. I mean, anyone can have a town, but it takes a place like Scotch Plains to have a community.
Scotch Plains Rescue Squad has been volunteering again from 1937. That's plenty of, that's a long time. There's definitely some familiar faces on that squad. I know that we have, it varies from high school students to the elders and everyone who wants to pitch in and help and save lives around town. And it's really nice again to have them during the parade.
You know, one of the reasons that we're filming today is part of the senior project. We have quite a few people on that.
They didn't have any. Oh, the senior project consists of like 7 or 8 students who are doing behind the scene work. We don't go to school. I'm part of it, and we film. We do a bunch of commercials and stuff. And today we're at the parade, and we're really excited to help out and support.
And part of what's great about the senior project is that it's a great hands-on learning experience, because for an event with so much integrity like this, you really need to have the right attitude and knowledge of what's going on to be able to contribute. So to properly contribute, you need to study, learn up, and that's what the senior project is all about, is having hands-on experiences with real-life situations. And in the real-life announcement and TV world, you're going to need to know how to film and announce such great events like this, because the Memorial Day Parade stands for so much, and you need to have the right attitude and be able to deal with the emotion that goes into that. So as we look at the Scotch Plains Rescue Squad approaching, we just want to remind everyone that this is the Memorial Day Parade. It has a purpose and a meaning, and everyone should hold that in very high regards. And respect to everyone who is marching, because you can see so many members of our community, young, old, right there in the middle, and everyone is out here supporting.
And now the Italian American Club, organized in 1906, the Italian American Club have supported many local civic groups and charities.
So up next we have the Italian American Club. It was organized in 1906. It supported lots of local civic groups and charities, and the club members are proud to participate in this year's Memorial Day Parade because it pays tribute to all of those military men and women.
For the Italian American Club, we actually have the Robert Birch Moonlighter Band as they're watching down and playing music for everyone. The Italian American Club is right behind them.
Let's play in Italian preschool under the direction of Tatiana Celentano. The school is a fun, educational way for parents,
Here they come. They got their balloons.
to learn the Italian language and culture. Playgroups start at the age of 6 months.
Representing the Italian culture.
For adults, as well as many
You know what's
other
great about this
programs.
group is I feel like I see them every single year, and I don't feel like I ever see any less members.
And
I think
Unico.
we have just as many this year as we did last year.
They're definitely always representing their
Scotch
Italian
Plains
American
Fair with Unico, organized in 1973. The club provides scholarships for deserving students and worked many years on keeping the September Italian feast a big success.
After the Italian American Club, we have an Italian
Scotch
preschool
Plains Lions
class
Club. The
coming
Scotch
by.
Plains Lions Club provides many services for the betterment of our community. They're noted for providing the iMobile screening for our residents.
This program is under the direction of Candidate Celentano. It's a fun educational way for parents and caregivers to learn the Italian language and culture. It's insane to think that kids are learning Italian at such a young age in preschool.
Well, it's going to help them out in high school, and they have to study for that Italian test, let me tell you.
Here they come now. Look how cute they are.
No, it's a giant.
These little Italian kids.
I want to play in Italian preschool with these kids because they're adorable. Oh, they have Italian flags and American flags. Good job, kids. Really take the culture and put it in a cultural blender.
And now the Fairwood
These kids right
Scotch
there.
Plains YMCA.
After the Italian preschool, we have Unico. It's organized in 1973. The club provides scholarships for deserving students, has worked many years on keeping September Italian Festival a big success. I know the Italian Festival is always a big success. We have people from all over come and celebrate being the Italian and the festival right in our own town of Scotch Plains. So these guys really do a lot.
Yeah, I have friends that come from out of state to see that. So, I mean, that really is a great event because it raises so much money. It's so much fun. And the fact that they put it on for us is really great. Looks like we have the YMCA coming up, the dance program. I see some jazz hands. I see jazz hands. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think I also see cowboy hats. Or cowgirl hats.
Oh, there's definitely cowboy hats. I guess they're
I
going to
see
perform a little
skipping.
dance for everyone.
Oh, yes, performances. I think it's so great that the kids like rehearse and get all ready for this.
Pretty sure they're all excited to be here tonight. I remember how I was when I was little.
They love it though. They love to be a part of the parade. I mean, they're so enthusiastic. It's great. They're skipping around. 'Cause, I mean, although this is a day to dedicate and reflect, it's also a day to celebrate and remember in a positive way.
Yeah, no, I just need to make sure I'm not unplugging yours.
Look at these little girls. So adorable.
Hello, Victoria.
Here they come. Oh my gosh.
Ladies and
Scotch Plains
gentlemen,
Y is
Scotch
such a
Plains
big group.
Long-time resident of Blicot in a 1929 Chevy. He bought it the year he was born.
Now we have some older cars coming after the little girls. These are always fun to see. Crazy to think than what we have now, like sports cars, convertibles, to these old boxy wooden cars.
This is the real stuff back here, guys. This is the real stuff.
And now the Fanwood Scotch
I think they
Plains
said that this is a
YMCA
vintage Chevy
Adventure
coming up.
Guides. Where your
So
children
you
end
got
up
the
has a
new
lot
generation,
to do
the
with where
young
they start.
kids from the YMCA
Fanwood
dance
Scotch
program,
Plains YMCA,
followed by the
we
vintage
believe
car.
that if we build strong
So you can really see
communities
how it's all of the
that nurture and
generations
strengthen
here today.
families, then children will start early and finish strong. The YMCA Adventure Guides is a program for parents and their children ages 4 and older, and is designed to do just that.
They're the
through
YMCA
activities that
Adventure
relate to
Guides.
Family, community, nature, and
They do a lot of
fun.
stuff with the community. Try to experiment with different things with nature and the community and have fun.
Look at this older car, especially the honk is different than our cars now.
All right, look at the open seating. No windows, guys. No windows.
Jeep Wrangler right now.
Don't even need a sunroof on that bad boy. It's like a wagon on
Cub
wheels.
Scouts
That's
Pack
awesome.
4.
Yeah, it is.
Boy Scouts of America is one of the nation's largest and most prominent values. There they are.
We
they're
have the
coming.
Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts coming up.
The Boy Scouts of America is one of the nation's largest and most prominent values-based youth development programs. The Boy Scout Association
Boy
provides
Scouts and the Cub
programs to
Scouts
young
of
people
Plains
that builds
Fanwood.
character and
The Boy
trains them in
Scouts
the responsibilities
of
of being a
America is one of the
participating citizen
nation's
and
largest
develop
and most
personal
prominent
fitness.
values-based
For nearly a
youth
century,
development organization.
the Boy Scout Association
BSA
has
provides a
helped build
program
the
to
future
young
leaders
people
of the
that builds
country
character,
by combining
trains them in the
educational activities and
responsibilities of
lifelong values
participating
with fun.
citizenship,
The Boy Scouts of
and
America
develops personal
believes,
fitness.
and through
For
nearly a century of
the
experience
BSA
knows,
has helped build the
that
future
helping
leaders
youth
of the country
is a key
by
building
combining
ingredient
educational
towards
activities
making
and
a more
lifelong values
conscientious,
with fun.
responsible, and
The Boy
productive
Scouts
society.
of America believes, and through
This
nearly
is
a
one of our
century of
larger
experience
programs. You can
knows
see the Cub
that helping
Scouts,
youth
the
is a
Boy
key to building a
Scouts.
more conscientious,
have to
responsible,
work their way
and
up, too.
productive
Cub
society.
They're
Scouts to Boy
adorable.
Scouts.
And they look so cute right now.
What's cute is their little uniforms. It's like,
So official for
I
such
know, it's
little
so
kids.
official. It's crazy. They have like their little badges and their ties and their hats.
There's so many of them here today, different packs.
Got all kinds of uniforms out here, guys, today.
Look
That's
at them,
nice. They all
they're
have
so
their flags,
excited.
too. I love that their families are marching with them. The sense of community is like crazy.
There's Pack 23.
And that was Pack 23 that just passed by us. And one of the many.
That was pack 4, but pack 23 is coming up. There's so many packs that it's understandable that we get them confused.
Again,
So
not
many
a
Boy
bad
Scouts.
thing if there's too many that you get confused. It's just the more people that are
There's
involved
Pack
in the great program.
103, St. Bartholomew's.
The packs go by schools, I'm assuming.
And they do a lot of just like community events around. I know that they do the popcorn fundraiser at some point during the year. And I see them canning and stuff for
Fanwood-
local charities all the time.
The
So
Fanwood
they're young,
Scouts
but they're
Plains
mighty. Never doubt the
Girl
cause.
Scouts. The Girl Scouts of America is the largest volunteer organization for girls in the world.
That flag looks
Since
far too heavy
1912,
for that kid.
Girl
I'm
Scouting has
so
been building its
impressed that he's
girls
carrying this right
courage,
now.
confidence,
He's so
and
adorable.
character.
I'm
as a
pretty
group
sure that
dedicated
pole
to serving
weighs
the
more than
community,
him.
the
And their signs
Girl
are
Scouts
adorable. They
salute the
say,
men
honor your
and women
military, thank you,
of America's
veterans.
armed forces,
It's really nice
who
that
are
these
the
little boys are
ultimate
coming
example
out
of
to
serving
support the
all the
veterans of
communities
World War
of the
II we
United
have here
States.
today.
I've never seen such a respectful group of like young gentlemen.
And they're so excited to be here.
They're waving their flags, they're smiling. It's great. They just look so excited to be here. It's great.
And then after the Boy Scouts, we have my own personal favorite because I used to be one. I was a Girl Scout in the Brownies. And they're so adorable and they always do so much. I can always remember the times that we would have where we would go out to park
Now
and
the
clean
favorite
up.
Scotch Plains
go
Brownies.
ice
Boy
cream
Scouts and
shop.
Girl Scouts, brother and sister,
Really. And
brother and sister troops.
so adorable. The Girl Scouts of America is the largest
That's
volunteer
troop
organization for girls in the
40764,
world. Since
troop
1912, Girl
206.
Scouting has been building in girls' courage, confidence, and character. As a group of dedicated young
Troop
women
990.
serving the community, the Girl Scouts salute the men and women of the
969 and Troop 969. Can't
all
forget
the
them.
communities of the United States, and we have so many here today.
I know, and you know that these guys,
These are the brands.
you know that
before
these
the little
guys
brownies
take
and
it
girls.
seriously
So
because
adorable. And they have candy.
Troop 685.
to be a Girl Scout, you have to start out as a daisy, then go to a brownie, then become a Girl Scout. So you know all of like the courage and respect and all those great values that these guys encourage. You know that they really mean it and they really understand it because they've gone through years
Troop
of
40343.
activities, volunteering, so they really know what it's all about. They're young, but they are certainly informed. And
Troop
Christy, were you a Girl
40965.
absolutely,
Do you remember the little pledge you'd have to do?
I know you have to like hold up 2 or 3
We
flags.
should do it. We should
No, I
recite it.
definitely do not
I'll
remember it.
I
Oh.
remember.
Two,
On my
one.
honor, I will try to serve God and my country and to help people in all times and to live by the Girl Scout law. And that's the motto that they live by. And they're so cute. And they have a lot of stuff here.
I'm so impressed that you remember that. I feel terrible.
I was a true
These guys
Girl
are
Scout.
awesome though. They're marching. Oh my God, they look so hot. Oh, thank you. She just gave me a lollipop. Why are these Girl
Oh,
Scouts
thank
so
you
awesome?
so much, guys. They just handed me a lollipop too.
It's amazing.
So generous.
877, Troop 877.
Oh my God, there are
Girls, thank
so
you for
many
coming to the
troops. It's
future of the
crazy.
United
They're
States.
so cute.
So many
They're singing.
troops. And their
The Girl Scouts
signs are
really
great.
big
Their
branch.
signs are
I think
great.
everyone's been a Girl Scout at least.
No, but this is what it's all about. Like I feel like this parade
Troop
is what it is all about. Just like a
694.
bunch of people. A parade isn't going to be like a couple of people in a single file line. This is what it's supposed to be about. Like the
Troop
masses
291.
of
Really
people.
excited to see these Girl Scouts.
Large influential
Troop
organizations
692.
coming to show their support.
They're still coming.
Hey, do we
They're
have a lot of
coming.
Girl Scouts?
Everyone's like, oh my gosh, look at all the Girl
Troop
Scouts.
889. 828.
And they're singing as they're marching. Are you kidding? That's amazing.
Look at these little daisies. As some of you might know, it starts a kindergarten year daisy. From 2nd grade to
And there's
5th grade, I
Troop
believe, you're a
500.
brownie, and then after that, you're a Girl Scout, and you get different vests of
Behind them
daisies.
is
Where blue, the
Troop
brownies wear brown, and then the
40384.
Girl Scouts wear green. And you can see the different ages and groups around here.
I wonder where Troop 7,100 billion is because it seems
They're
like that's
still
how many
coming.
people are here.
They're
I'm sure.
still
I'm sure
coming.
it's in line somewhere back there. They're singing as they're marching. They're handing out candy as they're marching, and I don't
They
think
all
I've seen.
have smiles
I know.
on
I
their
don't think I've
face.
seen one depressed Girl Scout. This is what's great. Is how
I don't
much
think
everyone
Girl
wants
Scouts
to be
can
here.
depressed.
No.
It's a sense of
Their little
life.
vests have pockets. They can throw out candy.
Daisy Group 216 and 470.
Oh my God, we have an abundance of Girl Scouts. They all look so patriotic though. They all have their necklaces and I see headbands, t-shirts.
Still coming.
They're still coming and you know what? They're getting more patriotic as it goes. Here comes Troop 602. I like their signs. They all have their names written on their
The Saints and
Hands
Sinners,
trace.
the Dixieland Band.
We're going with a band after these Girl Scouts. There's so many.
Oh, so
The
okay.
Saints and Sinners Dixieland
Confused,
Band.
thought that it was a
So I
never
guess
ending
they're gonna
pool of Girl
perform for
Scouts.
us.
All right, I think the Girl Scouts are wrapping up. What band is this, Lindsay, coming up?
It's the Saints and Sinners Dixieland Band. And the announcer for the parade right now just sounded pretty excited about it, so I guess we have a good show coming.
I think it will.
One of America's only few artistic forms that really represents America, founded in New Orleans.
It was founded in New Orleans, and it's
Oh God, if we have a New Orleans band here, it's fair game. They're gonna go crazy.
Oh wait, still Girl Scouts in the truck.
Oh, I see them. They're on the back of the
And here comes the
red
Scotch
truck
Plains
coming
Family
up.
Youth Baseball Association, which has been proudly serving our community
think I see a
since
cello.
1955. Today, the league features over
I have a feeling
900
this
players
band
and
is really going to be
300
kicking
adult
because
volunteers.
they're from the New Orleans guys. We all know what that means. Party.
Doing pretty fast.
Okay.
So amazing that you can be on the back of a truck that's moving and play songs for everyone.
When I hear the Saints and Sinners Dixieland band play, I want Jambalaya. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's their true New Orleans-ness coming through because
jazz is always a
pretty
good
intense.
way to spice up your day, so. Look at them go. This is awesome that they can be on a truck and play for everyone, and look at them.
we got a trumpet, we got a cello, we got some drums. They're so jazzy, oh my goodness.
I think the crowd really does enjoy it.
I want to hang out with these guys. Is that, and they got a keyboard, okay.
Look at what we have now. The Scotch Plains Family Youth Baseball Association. Since 1955, the children of Scotch Plains and Fanwood have participated. Today, the association boasts over 750 players and over 300 adult volunteers. And they're out in their uniforms and they look good.
You know, I may have played softball for my last couple of years that I was involved in that sport, but believe me, I was in T-ball
So was
and
I.
Little League.
I used to play with all the boys, and I used to keep up with them too.
Yeah,
so.
I kept up with those boys.
Still think I could keep up.
I don't know, these guys look pretty intense. I'm not sure I can keep up with this particular bunch, but
So adorable.
back in my day, I could run with them. All right, you have like the full color wheel. That's how many uniforms are out here.
Oh,
I
they
see
have
every
candy.
I see every variety of blue. I see green, red.
You just gotta wave to these guys. They're so excited.
No, wave to
and
kids.
so
That was
cute
fun if you
and like.
And now the Scotch Plains Recreation Girls Softball.
Oh, we have softball coming up after this. Also, as Chrissy said, we both were involved in softball after this, and it went from t-ball to softball. And I know that these kids have a lot of heart and dedication to play in these leagues for Scotch Plains.
It actually makes me proud that we have like the boy-girl version of every like community-based organization around here. Between Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, baseball, softball. I mean, we're not missing anything. It's great.
Oh, my pretty, are you lost?
Right now we have the Rhythmatic Martial Arts Academy, and we have actually coming up is a dance of the fine arts with the little girls.
It's the only school in the tri-state area that teaches children as young as 2.5. I think I was pretty much still trying to eat my toes when I was 2.5, but I mean, if they can dance, wowzy wowza. Also offers fantastic dance program for children of all ages, as well as teens and adults. So, for those of you middle-aged, look at your baby, look at your mom. They could be in the same dance class.
Christy, I think Scotch Plains is playing a joke on us. Because some of these things are out of order, so I guess we're figuring it out ourselves. We have the dance program now. Some of these things
Here
are
they
out of
come,
order,
those
so
girls
don't
from
be
that
alarmed if
softball.
you
They were just
hear
warming
martial
up.
arts and see a dance. It's not our fault. But anyways, we'll go back to looking at these little girls. They're so cute.
Looks like the Modern Academy, blah, the Modern Academy of Fine Arts in Scotch Plains. Looks like it's directed by Helen Watts. We have some really patriotic sparkly uniforms out here today. It looks great. Oh, they all have bows in their hair. Very nice, guys. Wonder if they're going to do a dance
Fanwood
somewhere
Youth
along the road.
Organization
Probably.
Baseball. Since 1955, the children of Scotch Plains and Fanwood have participated. Today, the association boasts over 750 players and over 300 adult volunteers.
Oh, we got some sparkly pink uniforms. Reminds me of Grace with the pink ladies. Oh, I see tap shoes. Oh, guys, stop and do a tap dance for us. No, okay. Oh, here comes Scotch Plains Fanwood softball. Oh, this is just Scotch Plains softball. Good for these guys.
Aww.
Represent in pink softball shirts. That's right, girls. You can wear pink and still be just as good as the boys. I like that.
And look fashionable. Oh, thank you. Throwing candy to me and you, Christy. That's what I like to say.
Nice.
There's a Tootsie Roll behind you, Christy. Don't let that go to waste. I like candy. Oh, we have some more baseball players. There's never end. There's so many.
Yes, yeah.
Me and Chrissy have just decided to ditch
And
the
now,
program
the
because
Rhythmic Martial
we keep
Arts
getting out of
Academy,
order here, so
the
bear
only
with
school
us.
in the tri-state area.
The program
that
is
teaches
lying to
children
us, and
as
you know
young
what?
as
These guys are
4.5.
pretty much self-expressive. They're all really proud of who they're out here representing. So you can see here the baseball league.
And they just moved to 1740
Look at them
East
waving.
2nd Street,
I really
Scotch
love
Plains,
kids,
New
and
Jersey.
I really love their enthusiasm when
Welcome.
it comes to parades.
Okay, I'm gonna give the award for most members to the baseball league and Girl Scouts.
Definitely the baseball league and Girl Scouts.
Kudos, guys. You guys had the highest attendance.
I think we should get on a float and broadcast from a float. I'm kind of jealous I'm not in this parade right now.
Yeah, do we have actual floats? Because I feel like we have a lot of
Here's-
trucks. You can see the baseball league here.
Here's the Fanwood Baseball League, and I was just informed that right now our other cameras for Scotch Plains TV are shooting the tap dancers, so we might be a little bit out of order.
I'm super disappointed that I did not get to see them, but I'm sure that they're doing great. They were in their pink uniforms and their tan tap shoes. They looked absolutely adorable. I kind of had a feeling that they were getting ready to perform. Kind of had a feeling. They had a little pep in their step.
All right, here comes the Rhythmic Martial Arts Academy that we read differently.
Friends of Jazz.
Okay, so I lied to you guys earlier. I'm sorry.
They're here to
It's
thank
these
our
kids that can be
veterans.
taught as young
Thank
as
you, guys.
2.5. And teens, adults, and children are all involved in this program. I feel like I do see full adults out there and young kids. They have all their different colored belts. Ooh, some black belts. No one get them angry. Don't want to mess with these guys.
Even the little 2-year-olds can beat someone, I think.
Located on East 2nd Street, these guys have been around for a while. I know I've seen them in recent years, but these guys look very intense, a little bit more intense than last year. Oh, goodness. Oh, they're rehearsing some of their Taekwondo language for us. Nice guys. Oh, they have like a shiny baton thing that they're twirling. He's intense, he's intense.
Oh, they're all intense. See,
Here comes the Fanwood Lions Club.
You know, these guys are really disciplined. They cannot take one step out of place.
I was in martial arts. I was only a white belt, which is the lowest. And these kids, he must be about 3 years old. He's an orange belt.
Well, they can be 2.5. And okay, the 2-year-old has nunchucks.
Mr. McCarthy, would you
I'm
go out
officially
there and walk,
impressed.
please?
I'm officially impressed. This is awesome.
Wow. Things you
The
see every day.
Metropolitan Festival Band
And now we
performs
have
all year long in the tri-state area.
Fanwood
Festivals,
Lions Club
concerts,
is
private
coming up.
affairs, and more.
They perform all year in the tri-state area for parades, festivals, concert, private affairs, and a bunch of other stuff. Each member is a dedicated musician, and the band is continually going in performance numbers. We have 4 members out here today. We have a mixture of, looks like drums, keyboard, trumpet. Some nice bands out here today, and you know, it's a nice variety. We had New Orleans music, and then you have a festival band.
Here
It's
comes
nice.
the Lions Club for Fanwood. They have a little lion and a Christmas tree because they're involved with the Christmas tree lighting. And
I'm
they're also
about to tackle
the
that
Lions Club are a
lion.
very dedicated group of men and women.
And here they come, the Marine
And their float is decorated to honor the veterans, and that's so cute that everyone wants to be involved.
Located in Scotch Plains, Bernardsville.
And they have a band following them.
New Jersey.
The Lions Club really knows how to work this parade.
Enrollment begins at age 4. Students perform in concerts, have appeared in the New Jersey PAC, NBC Television, Carnegie Hall, and Broadway. The students are taught by Marie Moore and Frank Cunniffe, who are direct from Ireland.
And here comes the Fanwood Republic
Top of the morning
Club
to you.
and their little convertible float. They want to also give a message that says, "Thank you, veterans."
Now we have the lovely
Marie
ladies
Moore
of the
School
Scotch
of
Plains
Irish
Family
Dance is
Historical
located
Society
in
and
Scotch
Historic
Plains,
Review
Bernardsville,
Committee.
Pennington, and Doylestown,
The
Pennsylvania.
Scotch Plains Fanwood High School
Enrollment
pays
begins
homage
at the age
to
of
all
4, and students
military,
perform in concerts,
Historic Society
have
rather,
appeared
pays
at
all
the
homage to
NJ
all
PAC,
military
NBC
personnel
TV, and
who
Carnival
gave their
Hall,
lives
and Broadway.
in the service
Students are taught
of
by
our country.
Marie Moore and
The
Frank
society is
Cunniffe,
dedicated to
who
preserving our
are
national
direct
and
from
local
Ireland,
history,
so you know that this
with a
dance is
primary
like
function to
authentic.
share our
I
heritage
know my sister
with the
went to
general
Ireland
public. We will always
during
remember
her
with
fall
pride
semester
all the
this
men
year,
and women
and
who
she said that
served
the
our
Irish
nation.
dancing over there was absolutely amazing. So I think it's great that that culture translates to our country as well.
To be an Irish step dancer, you have to be dedicated and you
The
have to
Rotary
have a lot of
Club
commitment
of
because
Fanwood
these
Scotch
people
Plains, established
and right now we have the Scotch Plains
1937,
Fanwood Historical
composed of
Society. The
local businessmen and women,
SBHS pays
with
homage
support
to
of
all
the
military
Rotary
personnel who give their
International,
lives in
a service
service
organization
for
whose motto is
the
service
country.
above
The society
self.
is dedicated to preserving
Some
our
ongoing
national and local
activities
history with
are
a
the
primary
restoration
function to
of the
share our heritage
historic
with the
Crazy
general
House,
public. We will always
scholarships
remember
for
with
high
pride
school
all the
students,
men,
and dictionaries for third
men and
graders.
women who served in our
Raising
country,
money
and they're
for
dressed
polio
up and they're
education
dedicated,
worldwide.
and they're dressed as old historical figures with their old historical card. And I think that their support and dedication and dressing up like this is really cute for Scotch Plains.
They look adorable, although I do feel a little bit like the British are coming, which makes me a little
Here comes the
uncomfortable.
martial arts of America.
Here comes the Fanwood Scotch Plains Rotary
Mr.
Club.
Seven, Mrs. Sardinsky,
Established in
are longtime
1937, they're
residents
composed
and
of
members
local
of our
businessmen
national
and women,
US
and is a part of
Taekwondo
Rotary
team.
International,
Currently
a
teach
service
over
organization
1,000
whose motto is
students at their
service
academy.
above
They
self.
have been
Some
long
ongoing
doing so for
activities
over
are the
20
restoration of
years.
the historic Frazee
Students
House,
and instructors
scholarships
wish
for high
everyone a
school
great
students,
day
which
and are
also
proud to
says
support
that
our
take
troops
note
and
that's the
veterans
Rotary
in
Club
this
of
special
Fanwood Scotch
parade.
Plains.
They salute all the men and women
They
who have served
put
our
together
wonderful country
dictionaries to
and
third
march in
graders
their honor.
and are raising money for polio eradication worldwide.
After the Rotary Club, we have the Martial Arts of America. Mr. Seven, Mr. Sardinsky are longtime members of the U.S. National Taekwondo team and teach over 1,000 students at their academy and have been doing so for over 20 years. The students and instructors wish everyone a great day and are proud to support our troops and veterans in this special parade. They salute all the men and women who have served our wonderful country and marched in their honor. And right now they're performing, all the little kids with their orange and yellow and all different types of belts. And once again, it's so amazing to see how many kids are coming out today for the parade.
It looks like they're, oh my God, they're holding like each other's belts. You know, if they're gonna do a presentation, you definitely don't wanna miss it. So tell everyone to tune in to Scotch Plains Television, channel 34 or 22, depending on which network you have. And this is also available live on our website.
Ladies
so
and
make sure you're
gentlemen,
telling everyone to
to
tune in
salute
because
to
you
our
don't wanna miss
to
any of
thank our
this.
veterans, the Bikers for
Yeah,
America.
again, to give Scotch Plains TV some credit, this is our first
And the
live
Bikers for
parade
our
on
veterans. Thank you very much.
ScotchPlainsTV.org, which is pretty awesome that this parade is live, that anyone in the world can watch it. So many kids and smiling faces can be seen worldwide now. And right now we have Bikers for Veterans. Salute and thank our veterans.
Here
And these
comes
guys
the
are on
Scotch Plains
motorcycles.
Fanwood Lacrosse Club, founded in 2007
Look at these guys on their bikes.
to provide the opportunity
This
to
is a
learn
new thing.
to
I've
play
never seen
lacrosse.
this.
First through 8th grades. Fantastic. Getting to be a bigger sport.
Here comes the Scotch Plains Fanwood Lacrosse Club. Founded in 2007 to provide the opportunity to learn and play lacrosse 1st through 8th grade.
The Fanwood Democratic Club.
You know, the lacrosse team at Scotch High School.
Happy to participate in honoring our armed forces.
New they may be, but definitely one of the most prominent, certainly in our high school these days, for both boys and girls. Lax, as it is more commonly known.
They're dressed in their
It's
adorable
really popular.
adorable uniforms. I've always wanted to play lacrosse due to their uniforms, and
I just like the
there's
rackets.
actually a lot of
I
them.
just like the rackets are really cool. Or,
For,
those are
yeah,
rackets. What are those?
for being founded in 2007, they do have a lot of support now.
Hey Lindsay, I hate to break it to you, but there's a dog wearing an adorable lacrosse uniform.
Even a dog gets to wear a Lax Penny.
You don't get one.
All right, I'm gonna give a best presentation to the Lax Club for having a dog and a penny. So that's probably the best thing I've seen all
day.
day.
By it either.
No, not
It's
at
definitely
all.
adding at least 2 good degrees to his body temperature.
What was that movie, Airbud? He's the new Airbud.
The Scotch
Airbud lacrosse.
percussion
Lacrosse
rhythm
edition.
sense. Under the
Ooh,
direction
fancy
of
Beamer.
Joseph Rio.
Red
Assembled
BMW
in
coming along with
1989,
players.
Has over 40
I'm jealous. It's a nice car.
The very dedicated students of Time Sense.
I'm pretty happy that these
Very
people
happy
want to give us
report Memorial
candy.
Day parade.
Not only
Right,
they're
I feel
throwing
like
it
I'm
at us,
spoiled.
they're bringing
Throw it
it
to
over to
people.
me and Christy's table. So nice. I love Scotch Plains. And I love Scotch Plains TV. Also, go to ScotchPlainsTV.org to watch this parade live.
And I love that it's available online now too.
Here's the Fairmont Democratic Club, and they're happy to participate in honoring our armed forces. We have Mayor Colleen Mayer, Councilman, and Russ Hengel. And they're giving out American flags. American flags to show patriotism on Memorial Day 2011.
Ford, owned by Lawrence Littman.
I think after these guys,
Larry.
wait, who do we have here? We have,
Well,
we
I
have
hear
the
music.
SPA, we have the Scotch Plains Fairmont High School percussion and rhythm sense.
And
And here they
they're
come.
tropical right now.
The Volkswagen.
Oh yes, the tropical
Central
float.
Jersey Volkswagen Society.
Under the direction of Joseph Rio, assembled in 1989, it has over 40 students. The very dedicated students are very happy to perform at the Memorial Day Parade. I see some familiar faces. I see Lonnie Geller, Emma
This just
Guidi,
makes
and
me wanna
Amanda
dance.
Raphael.
I really want to dance right now.
Why does everyone look so great in their Hawaiian uniforms?
Here comes some older
Hey, Amanda,
cars.
what's up? What's up, Lonnie? All right, they look great, and they're followed by some cool antique cars. Oh my God, way to go, guys.
The owners of these cars are David Bierman, George Stanek, George Rozier, Steve Schultz, Jeffrey Taylor, John Zog, and Mike Goretzky. And they
Okay,
all have
that
the antique
turquoise
cars.
is definitely my favorite. That was sick.
These always used to be my favorite. My dad still loves seeing them. Ooh, fly swatters by Ladybug Pest Services. That can come handy. I want a fly swatter.
Yeah, I kind of want a fly swatter too, but
All right,
yeah, don't
I guess
give
we're
me
not
one.
getting
That's
a fly
fine.
swatter.
Yeah, I don't get a fly swatter. It's okay. It's not what today is about.
I guess we're gonna give
there
away.
goes a 1929 Model A Ford.
Hello, Marie.
Looks like coming up we have. All right, that looks like it's ready for the beach right there.
Sleeping?
Look at these cars. I mean, to keep up with the maintenance
Vintage
and
luggage.
historical.
That's amazing. Doesn't that look like it's right off the Titanic or
he's
something?
smoking a pipe. That's so historical.
Oh, I see some
You don't see
peace
that
out
every
there.
day. This is just awesome to see because I know to keep these cars in shape, it must have a lot of maintenance involved. Wow, look at them all coming. I feel
This is definitely a roof down day.
this
so
does
I-
not look like my Nissan Sentra.
I understand why these guys have their roofs down. This is perfect roofless weather.
Oh, they have a
Nice
dog in the
periwinkle
car.
Oh, we got a dog in a nice antique car.
Adorable.
Big
One of them is a
canines,
World
good
War II
support.
veteran. This one right here in the orange. It's awesome that he gets to be in the car and drive in an old antique car.
Oh, we have what I
A
like
lot
to
of
call
Volkswagens.
We have a hippie van, hippie
A
Volkswagen
hippie
van.
I want one of those. They're giving peace signs.
Oh, they're peacing out. Very nice, guys.
George? Here comes George in the.
They're having like little honking
antique car.
symbols to each other.
This is
I think
so
they
cute.
have a language we're unaware of.
Here's George again.
Chrissy, we should really hop on the back of one of these things.
I want to go in one of the convertibles. How about this yellow bad boy?
George
My
again.
God, they're in such great shape you would never even guess based on condition. It's just a model that tells you that these things are old because they look great. I bet these guys take a lot of pride in washing and maintaining these cars. And I would be obsessed with mine if I had one. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the horns are hysterical.
I know the horn. I can't even equate it
George
to anything.
again.
It just sounds. Oh.
You know, like all those Mercedes and BMWs out there, they are not like this anymore.
I like these better. It sounds like, what are those things called? A kazoo. If you have like an old kazoo at home, just like play with it for a little while.
Bob Kay's here, and so is
Understand
Paulson
what you're hearing.
Cabbage.
That's how the horn.
And the crowd is still excited for watching this parade. We're almost to the end.
The antique cars, you have to have them every year, though. This parade literally could not go on without an elite fleet of antique cars. You need like a band of them. So I'm telling you that this is definitely
I want to thank everybody for coming,
like a popular thing.
and have a wonderful
People of
Memorial
all
Day.
ages.
Let's
So,
think about our soldiers.
no matter how old you are, you
God
should
willing, we
definitely
bring
be
them all
tuning
home.
into online
a
or
wonderful
channel
day,
34 or
folks.
22 to watch this because
It's channel
antique
22
cars,
on
young
FiOS,
kids, yeah.
34 on Comcast. And this is just an awesome parade, and
Good job
the
if you're
support of
listening.
Scotch Plains
Good
is
job.
unbelievable. I want to thank Channel 34, Comcast, Channel 22, FiOS, actually named Scotch Plains TV, for having me and Christy to host the parade today.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like
It
to
was an
thank them as
honor.
well.
It was an honor to see all this, and we got the best seats in the house. Front row on a table.
Regretfully
drinking some
right in the
iced coffee.
sun, but you don't even notice because you know what? It makes the cars look even shinier.
You know what? I have extremely bad sunburn from this weekend, but it doesn't matter that it's getting worse because I got to watch a wonderful parade put on
I
by
tell
Scotch
all
Plains.
my friends, and I will tell the people who are sitting in these cars right now, even if you have like shade over you, you still need to wear sunblock. I tell my friends all the time.
You know what? This
Rays are
morning
the
with all the
enemy,
rain
so-
and the lightning, I didn't think I was going to need any sunblock.
I know.
I was laying in bed all day.
I was like, okay, don't need sunblock. I might need an umbrella. But it wound up being roof down weather, so congrats to everyone who's driving a nice car.
Happy Memorial Day, Scotch Plains and Fanwood. The parade is ending with the antique cars. And I just want to thank again the veterans of World War II and veterans all around the country who have helped and served in our military and armed forces all over. You guys are truly special, and I'm really truly proud to be an American because of you guys. So
Yeah.
thank you for your
It
support.
means a lot to me to see all the veterans coming out. I just said goodbye to my brother this morning, heading back to his post in Kansas. So he's in the Army, and it means a lot to me to see that even years later, like it's still a meaningful thing to have
Every
the veterans.
day when you're lying in bed and you're safe at home, you got to remember who's out there fighting for you and everyone who's been out there fighting for you. It truly is an honor to be an American. Happy Memorial Day, Scotch Plains Fanwood.
Happy Memorial Day, guys. May 30.
And we want to say goodbye. I'm Lindsay Payne.
I'm Christy Lease, and thanks for being with us today. It was a great day.
Happy Memorial Day.